Hello, hello, my friends. Happy Thursday. Thursday means it's Thursday Throwdown Day. Thanks for bearing with me with the change in time today. I had to get my hairs all floofed up. I didn't do anything exciting. I just got rid of the gray and trimmed it up a little bit, just a tad. So nothing exciting to see, but feels better already. So, thank you guys for joining me. I am trying to, let me see, hold on, let me fix this. Just trying to make sure I'm in the right place at the right time, and I want to go back here to see the video, but I want to be able to see it so I can see comments. There we go. Perfect. Hello, hello, my friends. Happy Thursday. So I am going to be stamping with the Little Monkey bundle again. I did this as my virtual card class on, what day was that? Tuesday. So I'm going to stamp with this one again. And just wanted to go over a few things. Hi, Jan. Before we jump in, so today's June 29th. I can't even believe that. That's like crazy. But it's June 29th, which means a few things are ending. So we've got a couple of things. We've got the starter kit, which is an amazing deal all the time, but even better right now. It's $99 plus tax. I'm sorry, yeah, plus tax, free shipping, and then you get to pick $155 worth of Stampin' Up! Product of your choice for that $99 plus tax. So it's an amazing deal. It's $30 more than normal. So if you've ever thought about being a demonstrator, or if you just love the product and you want a discount, you get a 20% discount base. So as long as you're active, so that's really amazing, especially if you've got a lot of things you want from the new catalog. It just came out in May. So feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about that. Tomorrow is the last day for that. Also, last day tomorrow is the 15% off most of our designer series paper. So if you need to stock up on some pattern paper, tomorrow is the day for that. Also, my mystery host is ending tomorrow. It's over $100 now in free goodies. So if you shop with the host code, which will be on the screen in a second, you can get entered to win that. You do need to use the host code in order to get that, regardless of the size of your order. And then, of course, if you order by the end of the day tomorrow, you'll also get my card kits. So you get to do both, right? So an order of $50 or more will get you the embellishments I used too, and I'll share those cards in a second. But for now, let's go ahead and start stamping. So I'm going to flip this around, and hopefully this is set up the right way. Hang on one second for me. Oh, we're a little off center here. Let's move you. Nope, wrong way. Oh, I really positioned my grid paper in the wrong place today. There we go, that's better, I think. Straighten her out. All right, so here we go. So there is the host code. Here, the shopping link, like I said, we've got the card kits, which there's 2 fun folds in my card kits this month. So again, if you order with this host code by the end of the day tomorrow, you'll get this cute little card kit, which I'll cut and prep all the things for you. And then if your order's over 50, you'll get the little tinsel gems as well. So there's 3 cards, and those will come to you as a cute little project kit. So 2 fun folds, so you'll have directions for those as well that you can recreate. So that's exciting. And of course, like I said, anybody who uses that host code will also be entered for the host drawing, which is over $100 last time I looked. So that is exciting too. All right, hi Maria, thanks so much for joining me, you guys. It's great to see some new names. So if you're new here, my name's Jen. I'm from Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and I love to stamp on the fly for you on Thursdays. So that's what we're gonna do. I do kind of have a plan today, just because I'm short on time, so I didn't wanna like be too long today, because sometimes when I'm stamping on the fly, it takes me a little longer to create. But I do have a team Facebook Live I need to do as soon as I'm done here, and then I go to work on Thursday nights, so I need to go to my other job for a short time. So we're gonna do something that I've already kind of prepped out. I actually borrowed the design from a friend of mine, so we'll be having some fun with this little guy. We're gonna do this one, which you'll see there's 3 little monkeys here. It makes me want to do the 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. But one of the monkeys fell out. No, I'm just kidding. This monkey actually gets punched out by the Builder Punch. So that's the one I'm going to use for this card, just to make my life a little bit easier. And I am going to use some Memento Black because we're going to color him in. I do need some blocks though. Let's see. Let me not pull out my blocks. Let's grab that. I think I just need this one. And then one for the greeting. And I'm going to use the little monkey greeting. I've used all the others, so let's use this one. All right. So I have a little scrap piece of paper. It is literally a scrap because you can still see there's die cuts out of it, but I'm going to punch it out anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp this here. Okay. So there we have our stamped image. And I'm going to color. I actually am missing some Stampin' Blends. My desk is a disaster area behind me. We got all new colors this year for Stampin' Up! Or we had a color refresh. They're not all new, but it means my table over there, I haven't reorganized my drawers, and so there's like piles of paper and piles of inks that have not been put assigned into their new homes. So I'm going to use the Pool Party and Sweet Sorbet regular markers, the Stampin' Write markers, versus the blends. But it doesn't really matter either way. If I was doing a lot of shading, then that would be a different story, but this one I'm really not. So I'm just going to use the light smoky slate. We're going to make a little gray monkey. I'm going to try and be somewhat decent about this, but I tend to color like a 3-year-old when I'm on camera because I don't want to make you guys watch, you know, grass grow basically. So I try to go quickly, but that makes for messy coloring, as we know, right? Whoops, I just went out of the lines, but it's fine. Alright, so anybody have any fun plans for the July 4th weekend? I have to say, we don't really have anything planned. All of Nate's kids are pretty much on their way to Florida, and so usually we would do a cookout and stuff with them. And his parents have something else going on, so I think it's just going to be the 2 of us, which is really weird. Oh, and the 2 dogs. We have our grand dog as well as Shelby. So if you're new here, I have a little lab terrier mix. I believe she's a pit bull mix. She's a rescue. She's lab. Definitely got a lot of lab in her too. But she is from the South. We rescued her in 2021, and she's my buddy. But today, or this week actually, while the kids are in Florida, we have Copper, which is also a lab mix. He's got a little hound in him too, I think. But he is also at the house. So it's kind of crazy. They just don't know how to slow down. I'm a little worried because actually we have left them unattended. I mean, they're gated downstairs, but we have left them unattended. So I'm just hoping they don't destroy anything. So send prayers. Good thing they're cute, right? Because I hope we can fix anything that they decide to do. Actually, funny story, my sister had 2 golden retriever puppies, and one of the first times they left them alone, they decided together to chew through a wall, like clear through, right to the daylight. So they ended up putting in a sliding glass door instead because they had the hole, so why not, right? Alright, so I just colored that and punched that out. I missed a little when I punched, but it'll be fine. That will be good. Here, let me close that out so I can see. You're going to up north to your cabin on the lake. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, I hope the smoke clears up too. That's so sad and so crazy. We actually got some of that here too when it was kind of at the height of it like a week or so ago. Where is my adhesive? So where up north are you headed? Oops, I can't see your name because somebody chatted. Maria. Where is my tape? Oh, here it is. We love to go up to New Hampshire and Vermont because, like I said, we're in Massachusetts, so it's not too bad for us to head up that way. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, and I probably should have colored this first. I was going to color this. But I'm going to attach this to the black cardstock. And then I'm going to go ahead and color a little bit here. Hi, Susan. I'm going to color the little leaves. Whoops, I like to use the nib ends. We don't really have any plans, though, to go up north yet this summer. We have a lot of other stuff happening this year, so We just got back from Norway on the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip, so that was pretty cool. And then we're heading to Vegas later this year in August, unfortunately, when it's super hot, but Stampin' Up's doing a convention then, and Nate's never been, so he's going to join me, and we're going to spend a couple of days there. And then we do have a trip to the Freiburg Fair planned, and possibly Cuttyhunk Island, which is off the coast of Massachusetts. So that's about the extent of it at this point. But it's really easy for us to go up to New Hampshire or Vermont because it's just a quick, well, New Hampshire's actually easier. New Hampshire can be a few hours and we can be up there. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Upstate New York, yes. That's beautiful, Betsy. Alright, so I'm just going to color like these little leaves on this black and white paper. This paper is from the Zoo Crew pattern paper, or Zoo Crew Suite, I should say. And it's super cute. I should have probably, maybe I'll show you. I think I do have a little sample pack here on my desk, so I'll show you that in a second. I'm not really using the Zoo Crew portion, I'm just using the black and white one. What's cool about that paper is one side's all like little critters and colorful and cute, and then the other sides are all black and white patterns. So I stole one of those for this card. And I attached this to a basic black panel that's 4 by 5 1/4. So the pattern paper is 3 3/4 by 5. I'm just trying to get all my little leaves here and here. And I don't want to have to color all of those flowers. So to pull in the pop of color that I'm going to use, I'm going to color the centers of the flowers because that will be quick and easy. It won't take as long as these silly leaves do. And how much do you want to bet I'll miss one of these? Most likely. Let's see. Oh, there's one. See if I can get them all in the first shot. One here. One here. I think that's all of them, but I bet I will miss one. Okay, so now I'm going to switch to the Parakeet Party. Oh, Chatham's beautiful. I actually just came from there. Chatham is where I got my hair done, so it's quite the trek these days. I had to leave an hour because it takes quite a while to get to and from anywhere on Cape Cod in the summer because it is busy. So I just got back, had a little lunch. If you guys are visiting the Cape, or if you live here and you've never been there, but the corner store, and it's actually on the Harwich Chatham line, is fantastic. And every time I go there, I always have to get something there. They have like paninis, and then they also have like a burrito bar, and it's always so fresh and so yummy. So that's what I had for lunch. But now I'm kind of overstuffed. I think I was only going to color the centers of the ones with the leaves, and I think now I got distracted and now I'm coloring them all. So we shall chat some more. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I missed a leaf. I knew I would do that, dang it. I was trying so hard. But from the girl who can't talk and chew gum, I'm not surprised. Alright. This is going to take a little bit, but it'll be super cute when we're done. Like I said, we're doing kind of like a little, like maybe like a welcome baby card, or maybe a cute card for a young grandkid or something like that. I have a few of those. I actually have 4 of them. So I'm actually a bonus grandmother, basically, because I'm a step. But we don't really focus on that. So, alright. I'm gonna go ahead. Keep coloring. Feel free to ask any questions. Oh my goodness, this takes forever. Oh, I missed some more leaves. You guys probably saw that when I was coloring, didn't you? You can probably see it better from a distance than I can, since I'm sitting here right on top of it. Who else has fun plans for the weekend? I'm kind of excited that I don't really have much on the agenda. Sometimes that's nice, so you can just kind of wing it. I'll probably come into my studio a little bit. I do have a wedding invitation that I need to kind of put together for a friend, a little prototype, so that'll be fun. I don't really do many of those, but I will on occasion when asked. I do like to do them, I just don't like the pressure of doing them for lots and lots of people. But friends, family, things like that I can do. Alright, almost done here. Alright, I think we got all of those because I went in a nice and orderly pattern. But let's just grab my leaves. West Virginia in the house too, I didn't see that before. Vermont is fun, yes. Alright, so let's see. Where did I miss them? There was 3. 1, 2, and where was it? I know there was a single one somewhere. Oh, it's so maddening, you guys. You guys can probably see it, can't you? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I found it. I knew there was 3. Okay, and I used the dark instead of the light, but that's fine. All right, so we have that. Now I'm gonna take this California. Is that where you're from, Sue, or is that where you're headed to for the summer? I'm gonna take some of our, this is the Baker's twine from the In Colors from before. This is actually Parakeet Party, but it's very close to the Granny Apple Green. So I'm gonna just run with it and tie just a little bow here. Alright, so I don't know why, I always, pretty much always, tie twine around, or wrap it around twice. It's just kind of my thing. So I'm going to go ahead and tie a knot first, like I usually do, and then I will tie my bow. And when you're doing this, and you've got a panel like I do right now, so this isn't the base card, this is just a panel that's going to go on the base card. I don't really mind where the bow ends up because I will move it once I've got the bow to sit the way I want it to. Oh, you live there. 106. Oh my goodness. That is hot. I hope you have some nice air conditioning or something cool to do, like a pool. That would be nice. Yeah. We are fortunate here on the Cape. We do not get that hot very often. I don't think I've ever seen 106. We get over 100 maybe once in a blue moon. It doesn't happen very often. And we don't usually get a ton of snow, knock on wood, because of where we are too. So it's kind of a, if I'm going to live up north, this is kind of a good spot to be. All right, I'm going to go ahead and attach my little monkey to the card with some dimensionals. And I'm using the minis just because they're handy here. All right, let's get that out of the way. All right. There we go. That looks really uneven now, so I'm kind of a bit obnoxious with my dimensionals. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. These are, like I said, the mini ones, so I needed a few more. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take these off and put this on here like so. And then I'm going to attach this to this panel with some dimensionals as well. I have got some of these sides here. I'm going to use up those. And I like to kind of put them all around the circle because I don't like to put them in the middle, because then if it gets stuck on this twine, the dimensional will move back and forth, which means your little embellishment here will move back and forth too, which is not the look I'm going for. I'm going to put them kind of in the middle here. And then we have this little guy here and the little monkey. Where'd my black ink go? Oh, it's right in front of my face. There we go. First time grandmother in November. That's exciting. Congratulations. Yeah, I was like instant grandma. I got remarried a couple of years ago, and he has 4 kids and 4 grandkids. So it was a quick transition. Alright, so little monkey, super cute. Obviously I cut the piece of paper a little long, or a little wide rather, so I'm going to just trim that down just a tiny bit. There we go. That's better. I am going to use my Stampin' Scissors here. Oh, you lived in the desert? See, I struggle in Las Vegas when we go, when it's that dry heat, and I have like mild asthma and it never acts up until I go to Vegas. So I have to be careful when I go out there, and I don't know why, because everybody always says dry heat is better, but it really bothers me. I guess probably because I've only ever known the East Coast, but I sweat more out there. Not that might be TMI, I don't know. But yeah, it just does not agree with me. I think it's just because my body is not used to it. All right, I am gonna go ahead and stamp a little heart on some sweet sorbet. Just got a scrap piece here, and I am gonna fussy cut that. And I like to leave a little bit of an edge around my heart, or around anything I fussy cut actually. So, whoops, sorry. I hate when I get too close to the camera and it starts doing that. I'll try and stay still as much as I can when I'm cutting. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to attach this to right here. I'm just going to use regular adhesive. And we'll attach that there. Okay, and then I'm thinking, I'll put it up here, but I'm thinking I'm going to put it over here. Where? I don't know. I think I kind of positioned him too far in the middle. Actually, I might do that. That's kind of cute. I might stick, yeah, I think I'm going to stick it like that. We'll have to pull that up. Let's do some dimensionals. I'm going to put that edge right a bit up against the edge of the pattern paper. I don't know. I like banners to come from something. So like I want that edge to be lined up with something. That's just my personal preference. Unless I cut both sides in a banner, then that's okay. But I think I'm going to go ahead and stick it right here. Line it up with that pattern paper. Okay. And then we'll kind of position our little bow. Super cute. Now this is gonna go fussy cutting again. I know, it's all your favorites. Yeah, the Northeast is pretty. We do get a nice, good, full 4 seasons, which is nice. Sometimes winter's a little long for me, but I won't complain. Well, I might complain, but we'll see. Nate wants to retire to New Hampshire when we get older because he loves the mountains. I love the water, even though I don't really like to swim in it. I love the ocean. But I don't know. We'll see what happens because that's a lot of snow up there. Even in New York, you guys get a lot of snow too. But, all right, so I'm just cutting up the edges here so that I have bigger pieces of dimensionals because I don't have any of the regular size ones handy. So it's just faster. I'm going to take one more for the other side here. There we go. We're almost done with our cute little card with the little monkey. I was not really a huge fan of this one at first, but it's definitely growing on me. Super cute. So I'm just taking a thick Whisper white card base, and I'm going to attach this panel right to the front. And of course, we need to add a little bit of bling, so I'm going to add some bling the heart with my Wink of Stella. And this is, yeah, the cold and snow is not my favorite, but it gives me an excuse to stay inside and stamp, right? I kind of cut that on a point, so I wanted to fix that. And then last but not least will be to add some bling of some sort. Let's see. Well, there's the, these pearls are the same color, so let's use those. Is Wink of Stella back? Oh, was it on back order? I will have to check on that for you. I will do that as soon as I get off, because I do not know. Wink of Stella, there's always multiples of that in my studio, although I do think I need to replace mine too. I'm going to use my take your pick tool, and we're going to just add some sweet sorbet pearls. It's one of my favorite things about Stampin' Up! Is they have the color coordination. There we go. Cute, cute, cute. And there you have it. There's, I know we didn't really get any too much either, Melinda. We had a very, knock on wood, mild winter for us here, so that was good. But I'm assuming snow down there would be a lot more difficult. There you go. Super cute, right? And then, of course, like I said, the little card kit class this month features that same little bundle. Of course, if you don't like the bundle, these are really fun folds. So you could recreate these projects with stamps and inks you have on hand. You'll get all the die cut pieces, like so, other than the punched pieces, so I won't punch the monkey or fussy cut anything for you, but the pattern, and I can't stamp anything for you, but you'll get the ribbons, you'll get the die cut pieces here, you'll get the pattern papers, all the stuff to recreate these cards. So you could stamp whatever you wanted on them. But these are the 3 card kits that will come with any order from now until tomorrow. Actually, it started on Tuesday using that host code. And like I said, if your order is $50 or more, I'll also include the tinsel gems, which are the ones that I used on the 3 cards from the card class. So there you have it. I think that is everything. Thank you, Maria. I think that's everything for today. Like I said, I have to hop off and hop back on another live for my team, but feel free to reach out if you have any questions about that amazing starter kit deal or the paper share. And actually, I did tell you I would show you the pattern paper. So this pattern paper that I used, here's a sneak peek of one of my paper share cards. Those of you that are getting that next month. I have a couple left over if you want any information on that too. But look at how cute this paper is. So this is the paper I used for that piece. So here it is, right in the back side. I have these cute little explorer, little animals, little camping animals, but it's just cute, really cute. One side's black and white, one side's cute little critters. So really love this paper. It's actually 12 by 12. I just cut it down for the paper share. And then, like I said, the paper share is 12 packs of paper plus a card kit for each one. So that is really fun too. And this is one of the sneak peeks of that card. So there you go. All right, my friends, I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday, a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again next Thursday for another edition of Thursday Throwdown. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.